You know, Rod, after watching the first video again that we've done on this, or episode that we've done on this, our intro was really, really professional.
Yeah, it was too professional.
Yeah. Welcome to episode 3.
Welcome to episode 3.
Yeah. Thank you for tuning in again. We actually have shit to talk about.
A lot of stuff to talk about this week. A lot happened. Thankfully.
Thankfully, yeah, last week was a bit painful. And it's kind of putting us on a bit of a pedestal last week after we said that there's not going to be much to talk about for the next little while now. There's a lot to talk about today.
They really kicked me. I was like, oh, are you sure about that?
Yeah, it's like, that's what you're thinking of. Yeah, and, like, there's a lot of things.
A lot. In everything. Movies,
in everything.
Games, it was everything.
Yeah, so, like, this is good for people who just, here for the ride.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, this is the first time I'm not looking at something going, well, we can start off with the shortest one. So, which one will we start off with?
We'll go movies. We'll start with
movies.
Yeah,
all right, we'll go with that.
Yeah, any news in the movies?
We actually I have a good bit.
Yeah.
A lot of reboots.
A couple of live actions.
Sequels. Yeah, you have an interesting live action one actually that I do want to talk about.
Okay, do you want to go on that one first?
Yeah, go down.
Okay, so there was a trailer released. It wasn't just confirmed; it was a trailer. And,
okay.
Yeah, it was the Tom and Jerry live action.
Yeah.
Now, I watched the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Oh dear.
Oh really?
Oh dear, no.
Oh no.
Oh honey.
I didn't watch the trailer.
This should not be a thing.
Is this another one where they're talking in it?
They didn't talk. Like Tom and Jerry were not talking.
That's fine.
It just feels wrong. It's like, how could I explain it? It's kind of like,
look up.
It's like Space Jam kind of a thing.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I saw not a screenshot, but I saw like a small clip of it, and it was like, as you said, Space Jam. There's like animated elements in live action. I'm like, this is not impressive anymore.
No, and like, it looks very animated. Like, it does. They didn't even try and make it like Sonic. Like Sonic.
Yeah.
Like Sonic kind of fits into the real world. Like, you can tell they're cartoons. Like, that's the issue. They didn't even try and make some sort of like I said, like Sonic, that he's a character, but he's not animated.
Yeah.
And it just feels so wrong.
Yeah, this is just like, I'm looking at when, like, its first few, like, they're called short films because that's what they really would have been back then.
Yeah.
Like, one of the first ones made was in 1932. Like, you think back to, like, with Tom and Jerry, it's actually very, very impressively animated. It's really cool to watch, and everything that happens is so just, it's I love that show. I grew up on it, but like, thinking that was like, some of that shit was made in 1932, like pre-World War II, and even some of it during World War II is just mind blowing. But now they're doing this.
Yeah, like, have you seen the animations for it?
Yeah, I've seen a few of it. I'm looking at there now.
It doesn't look great. Like, it looks weird.
It does look weird. Yeah.
It looks very weird, and I don't know. Like, from what I can remember, I don't think there is a, like, they went through a portal and ended up in this world. I think they're just part of this world.
And just there, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how to feel about this.
Now, that being said, just want, like, I'm not saying that films that have animated elements in a live action settings isn't impressive, but, like, it's just not as impressive anymore. Because, like, have you seen the film Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
Yes.
I love that film. It is a great film, but it was made in 1988.
Yeah.
And, like, seeing behind the scenes of how they made those films and stuff like that is ridiculous. That's impressive. Like, how they made Space Jam as well, which is, I don't know when that was released. 1996.
Yeah.
So like that's also really impressive where it is. But now it's just like it doesn't have that charm of it's live action and there's animation because it's 2020. We've done crazy shit when it comes to CGI and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's weird. It's definitely definitely looks weird and feels weird.
Yeah. Like I can make an exception for their weird smaller feature film where they spoke because that was fine, but it was still fully animated. But yeah, I don't know. This doesn't feel right.
No, it doesn't. It feels very weird. Like there's and it's also the fact that they don't talk. It makes it weirder.
Well, sure, they never spoke.
I know they don't, but like in
thing.
a live action, it's weird. Because in
You
the
think?
cartoon, if they don't speak, the whole thing is unspoken, and
Yeah,
they just make noise. I know, like they just make noise and it's funny or whatever. But when it's people talking, and they don't
people
talk,
actually talking.
like the humans talk, like
Yeah,
obviously.
because I know they're.
So it's weird.
Because I know there was I don't know what it was. Like there was like a woman of the house in the older series, and like she would talk every now and again. But it was like well done because she like come in and was like annoyed at Tom or something like that. I could be wrong with that actually. I'm not 100%
No,
sure.
she does talk, and
she
the
does
dog
talk?
The dog talks.
Oh yeah,
And,
she has a little kid as well.
Yeah.
So it's fine that the others don't. Well, yeah, if like humans are if it's like too many humans are constantly talking and stuff like that, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to just wait and see. I guess it's
Mm.
2021. I don't think there's a release date just yet.
No, I didn't see one.
But yeah, it's next year. There is one actually. March 5th.
March 5th.
So it's soon enough actually, and this is the first time I'm
Not
hearing
too far
of it.
away.
So yeah.
There's another thing being released soon enough, like January. Oh, that Chaos Walking film.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with Tom Holland and Daisy Ridley.
That looks pretty good.
It does look pretty good. It's unusual to see Daisy Ridley in like a blonde bob cut.
Yeah, it looks very weird, but
It's
her
really
blonde,
unusual.
like,
Yeah.
and the bangs and stuff. Yeah, it's weird.
It's so unusual, but I guess not going to deter me from going to see it. It's yeah, it looks pretty good, and I like the premise of it. It's a unusual sci-fi apocalyptic thing.
Yeah, and
So-
like Nick Jonas is in it.
Yeah, Nick Jonas. Like, there's actually a big enough cast. It's Tom
Cast,
Holland,
yeah.
Daisy Ridley, Nick Jonas, and Mads Mikkelsen.
Mads Mikkelsen, yeah.
I love Mads Mikkelsen as well. We discussed him actually at one point. But,
Yeah, so like it's pretty big cast.
It's pretty big, yeah.
That's soon enough.
Yeah, it was shot before Rise of Skywalker, I think.
Was it?
Or was
Yeah.
The Last Jedi? Yeah, it was shot before one of the last
Star Wars ones.
Star Wars trilogy movies. I can't remember which one it was, and it's only being released now, and I can't remember the reason why. But still, I saw Devil All the Time with Tom Holland in it,
Yeah, it's good.
and it's really good. Like I really, it's not your like average film. It's like
That's his
they call
Netflix one, is it?
it's a Netflix one, yeah. They call it a Conan Brother-esque type of film. Like there's no. It's not like a normal like beginning, middle, end type of thing. It's like there's like 4 or 5 stories going on at the same time, and throughout the film, those stories have a beginning, middle, end. But like one ending could be a third way through the film, or like 2/3 through the film, and another one will intertwine and kind of take over that way. It's really, really good. It's a bit difficult to watch. It is a fucked up film. But it shows Tom Holland is more than just Spider-Man, and I'm delighted at that.
Yeah, he can show his range. Like, yeah, and I'm sure he'll show his range in Chaos Walking as well. Because that's not obviously not a superhero, and it doesn't look like a comedy at all. So
Not really, anyways.
and I like Tom Holland. He's a good actor.
I do like Tom Holland.
He's a good actor. He's a nice guy.
He is also a really nice guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, since we touched on superhero things, Deadpool 3.
Deadpool 3, yeah. Different writers.
Different writers, but it's the Bob's Burgers writers.
Yes. So That's good. I was
That is good.
when I was scared when I saw New Riders. I was like, with Disney, it's gonna be some. They're gonna try and make it really childish, and
Yeah,
they're gonna
no,
try and
it's
make it kid friendly.
nah. They still made it R-rated.
Yeah, so that's good. And
That
obviously
is
Ryan
good.
Reynolds is back
Oh,
again,
I
and
would, I would assume so.
yeah, so like that's I'm excited because the first two are brilliant.
Oh yeah, I love the first two.
Like they're really really good.
Mm. So, it has a lot to live up to, but
It does.
I feel like it's not that. It wouldn't be that hard to live up to it. Like given the writers, because I've watched a lot of Bob's Burgers in the past, and I love that, and they do have that type of chaotic comedy, so
Yeah,
that's grand.
and the first two weren't like like groundbreaking films
Mm.
that you have to live up to this Dark Knight level of
Yeah,
fame and amazingness. No, it's they're good. So
they're
like
good. Yeah,
they're pretty good. So like it's not that hard to make a pretty good Deadpool movie.
yeah. Like stick to the same recipe, make it quirky, funny, and
Yeah,
violent, and you'll
and
be grand.
maybe tie it into something. Just tie it into the X-Men a little bit more, so you can have a bit of a X-Men
Mhm.
movie with Deadpool in it or something.
Isn't the whole X-Men thing really just shrouded in not politics but copyright issues and stuff like that
Yeah,
because it's Sony or
that's
something?
the issue. But I think because they have Marvel now, they can have a bit more characters. Because Disney owns all of that now, so like it shouldn't be too bad, I guess now.
Not sure. I'm really not sure.
Yeah, so I don't know because it is gonna be really hard to make more than 3 good
Mm.
Deadpool movies. Like it'll start to drag out
Yeah,
if you don't start linking them with something else.
yeah. No, it's gonna get a bit rough then after a while.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, I love Deadpool, so I'm excited for that one.
Oh yeah, no, that's what I'm talking. Like, and the fact that for so long they were like, we can't see Deadpool 3 being made, and all that type of stuff. They're like, nah, we can't see it happening. And I can't really remember the reasons why they gave, but I have a feeling it was like because of Disney being
Yeah,
kids
that was
friendly
the
and
main
stuff like
thing.
that. Was it the
Yeah,
reason?
yeah,
Yeah,
that was the
and
reason. Yeah.
now they have this coming. I'm like, this is really cool. This is unreal.
Yeah, so like it's also like a step out of Disney's comfort zone,
Mm.
like
Of
to
kid
go,
marketing.
yeah, kid marketing, and then going out of their way to make this severely R-rated superhero movie
Yeah,
of
thank
everything, like a
God.
superhero. I mean, I'm excited to see what they do because
I miss
Disney
old
are very
Disney.
touch and go.
I
So
I really miss the old, like proper old Disney.
yeah, just you don't have to be so like censored. Like
No,
just if there's a movie, if it's a good idea, but it needs to be R-rated, what
make it.
just make it. Yeah,
Like we recently watched. By recent I mean probably about 3 or 4 weeks ago now. At this point, like watched like one of the Pirates of the Caribbean films, and there's so much in that's just like this is supposed to be a kids film, and it's just not supposed to be there. There's
yeah.
so much in those films that's like, oh god, that's not suitable at all. And like even going back further to like Lion King and Hunchback of Notre Dame and stuff like that. Those films are dark as all hell. Like
They
Hunchback of Notre
really are.
Dame is a fucked up movie. Like we keep saying it in the apartment here. It is a fucked up movie, but oh my god, it's so good.
Yeah, and what is it? Nightmare Before Christmas.
Is that Disney?
That I'm pretty sure. Yeah,
It
yeah.
is Disney because it's on Disney
It's on
Plus,
Disney
isn't it?
Plus. Yeah,
Yeah, alright.
and that's pretty fucked up too.
That is pretty fucked up. There's a lot of things in that. Like when you read into it a little bit more, like I think there's something that each of the characters resembles the way they die or something like that. Like, okay, first off, of course, it is overseen, not directed, but it's overseen by Tim Burton and stuff like that. So, what
Yeah,
are you expecting?
exactly. What are you expecting?
Yeah, but I miss the older like Disney that wasn't afraid to make things a little bit more cutting edge because we could slap a 12's rating on a film or a 15's every now and again maybe. Like, I miss that Disney.
Yeah, like everything that comes out of Disney has to be like PG, and
Yeah.
It's not cool.
It's not cool. It's that being said, there's a lot of really good PG films out there that they still
Yes,
make.
don't get me wrong. There it is.
But those ones that I always feel are really good always have this underlying tone of something adulty in it.
Yeah, and you have to be able to hit that market as well.
Hmm.
Like there is a massive market, obviously, for kids films, obviously,
Oh yeah.
because kids films, like an 80-year-old man can enjoy them, like anyone
Yeah.
can enjoy them. Like it's not necessarily just for kids,
Hmm.
but you also have to hit that teenager market where it's quote unquote uncool to see kids
Yeah.
movies. You know,
Yeah.
teenagers are just, for some reason, they believe kids films are not cool anymore until they hit 18, and then they're the best things ever. But you have
Yeah.
to hit that specific market of
Hmm.
quote unquote uncool to watch kids films by adding that 12
Yeah.
to 15 range film.
Yeah. Like. Uh, yeah, like dude, like I'm thinking of films like Cars and Planes. Like, fair enough, you can have those type of films, just for kids because like, kids will love that.
Yeah,
And was it The Good Dinosaur as well? I watched some of that, and it's
yeah, that's
it's all
pretty
right.
good.
It's pretty good, yeah, but it is definitely more suited for just that kids area.
Definitely, yeah.
But if they just unlocked a few more, just kind of not harsh isn't probably the right word for, but just a
Just
bit more.
that extra step.
Yeah, that's probably the better way to say it. That little extra bit of just something that hits you a bit differently. Like that. That's
Yeah,
why like Up does so good. Is because it's like that first or the opening few minutes of that like will stick with someone forever. But it's
it
not for kids.
yeah, it's
But
definitely
kids
some
love
of
it.
the saddest things you'll see in
Hmm.
films. It's
But
probably the
kids still love
saddest
that film.
Pixar thing.
Oh,
Uh,
absolutely. Disney
but
Pixar, yeah.
Disney Pixar, yeah. But like, it really needs to just hit that bit, like you
Mm,
said. That is just, even if it's for a little bit, like to just have that one moment
yeah,
where it's like, yeah, this is
yeah,
not like quote unquote not for kids.
yeah.
But
Just that one
yeah,
moment, because like that'll like set the tone for the rest of it, and you'll always be thinking of that, and then that'll make you think of the like there's different reasons for them doing this because of that sad moment at the beginning.
yeah,
Like even just doing that, because that's how like I guess that's why like even Tangled still did pretty well, was because it had that kind of, oh, the mother is keeping her inside this place type of thing, and like the mother's an actual good villain. But I always feel like Tangled was the last film to really do that really well, to have like a little adulty thing in the background. Like, okay, Frozen, uh, I I
Frozen
still
to
don't
an
know how I feel about
extent,
Frozen.
to
Yeah,
an extent, it hits the whole like parents dying and stuff,
yeah,
and
it
I
hits it.
mean that's always in those movies, but like,
Yeah,
yeah, like the sister like becoming evil and like nearly killing her sister or
mm.
whatever. Yeah, like,
It's
but
kind of
again,
there, but that's not like it's
yeah,
not relatable, I assume.
yeah, unless you,
And I at first I didn't mean to say the word assume, but the more I thought of what the kind of world we live in, no, I'm gonna stick with the word assume.
no, yeah, and like, but even like Toy Story,
Yeah,
like,
that was no one came to my head.
like Toy Story 1 is pretty chill, but even it has like the kid blowing up the toys,
Yeah, no, it
and
has
like,
said it ain't chill at that point.
yeah, and then it gets to that point where it's like they all like wake up and like they're all coming out of the muck, and it's
Yeah.
like they're all like
Oh,
missing an
sorry.
arm.
Before we go any further, what the hell's that quote when Buzz is inside the tea party?
I can't remember.
Oh my god,
Uh,
it's some of the funniest writing. It's so fucking funny.
I can't remember.
Oh
Uh,
shit. I said, oh, years of academy training wasted. I can't
yeah,
remember the bit
yeah,
before that.
it's something like that. Uh,
Alright, keep going what you were
anyway,
saying. I'll find the
yeah,
quote.
but like when it's like they're coming out of the muck, and like they're like some of them are missing an arm, and like, and
Yeah.
like it's scary. Like it is, like as a kid that part is scary. And like even like Toy Story 2, when like they try to like hurt Woody, and like they cut off his arm and shit, like, so yeah, like they do have that underlying sometimes, but it just needs that bit more sometimes. Just that
Yeah.
little extra to go that extra mile.
Yeah, no. Yeah, is this the one? Yeah, it's the one. It's one moment you're defending the whole space galaxy, and suddenly you find yourself sucking down Darjeeling with Mary Antoinette and her little sister. Oh, it's so good. I think I've had enough tea for today. Don't you get it? You see the hat? I am Mrs. Nesbit. Oh God, it's
Yeah,
I'm
no.
actually tearing
Brilliant.
reading
It's
it.
brilliant. Yeah.
But yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
What you're saying.
Yeah, but going back to just we kind of lost track there for a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Going back to again another superhero thing is Wonder Woman got again her second release date after being postponed. Christmas Day is the
Oh
release
yes,
Christmas
I
Day.
did see that.
day. Christmas Day,
Did I see
but
that?
it's not. It comes out on cinemas and HBO.
Wait, there's another thing being released on Christmas Day that I realized.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah.
What is it?
From my tone of voice, can you guess what it is?
I kind of wanna say the Monster Hunter
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, you're right. It's the Monster Hunter movie. Oh my God, it is. I think. Hang on.
But yeah, going back to
HBO Max.
Yeah, it's on HBO. For some reason, it's on both. Also, Monster Hunter is on December 4th.
Oh, okay. I thought it was. It's when that's released on Christmas.
But yeah, like both on Christmas Day, which I've always found weird. Like I've always found weird to release movies on Christmas Day. Like, does anyone actually go to the cinema during Christmas Day?
Whoever does doesn't exactly have a great
It's very strange.
family life. Yeah.
But it just seems strange to go to the cinema during Christmas. It just feels weird. But then it's also released on HBO.
Oh, Soul. Sorry, Soul was the other film coming out then.
So,
Yeah.
but
yeah, that's weird.
It is weird to, like, if you're gonna do like in America, no one's gonna go to the cinema pretty much if they have HBO to go see that film. So, like, are they gonna lose a lot of money? And is that gonna give Wonder Woman a bad name in the sense that, like, it did make money?
Well, Warner Brothers are like pushing for this film to be released because they're too afraid of it being stale or something like that.
They really just want it out.
They just want it out, yeah.
Yeah, because I'm sure they want to. I'm sure they have something else in the works that they might want to release a trailer or release news on, but can't because it will spoil the movie or something. But I'm excited for it. It looks good.
It does look good.
Like, I liked the first Wonder Woman movie.
Yeah, it was pretty decent.
It was pretty
like
good.
the ending was a bit weird, but yeah.
So, like, I'm excited for it.
Yeah.
So that's yeah.
Yeah, we have. Okay, I want to make a brief reference to two things and then discuss another last thing for a few minutes.
Okay.
There's a Resident Evil reboot coming out, and it looks like it's going to be a lot more closer to the games than the other Resident Evil series that are out there. So that's interesting.
Yeah, but again,
I know.
Have good luck.
They don't. Those type of games do not have good luck. The next one, which is a little bit stupid to me, is a Predator reboot.
You don't need it.
You don't need it.
You don't need it. We talked about this last week.
Mm-hmm.
Just leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
Come up with your own stuff, for God's sake.
The first two Predator films, holy shit. I love those films. I love the first
Brilliant.
Predator film.
The clicking is just it's just,
The sheer amount of testosterone when a muscle is flexed in that fucking film. Holy shit.
It's a scary film too.
It is a scary film.
For its time, it's pretty
yeah.
bloody scary. Like,
Watch it nowadays, it's not that bad, but it's such a good 80s like action and horror
yeah.
thing. Like this is Schwarzenegger. Who else is in it?
I can't remember, but it's a big cast.
I want to say Keith David, but I'm not 100% sure. I just want to know who plays Dylan. Predator. 1987, not Predator 2. Quick, give me. Don't want to spend too much time on this. Fuck it, I can't find it quickly. But yeah, like stop with reboots. And the last reboot, which is the one I want to talk about for like a few more minutes, is no, sorry, Carl Weathers is Dylan. That's
Carl Weathers.
yeah, that has the most testosterone filled high five, like clap slap in the entire world. Oh god, I love that movie. I am straight. Doesn't just as an FYI. But the last one is Margot Robbie's Pirates of the Caribbean.
Before we touch on that, I just want to quickly touch on the Shark Boy Lava Girl 2.
Oh fuck yeah, there's that was another one, yeah.
Shark Boy Lava Girl 2. Shark Boy and Lava Girl, the first one of my favorite childhood films of all time. Love that shit.
Have you rewatched it recently?
Yeah, watched it recently. It's very cringy. The puns are my god.
It's so bad.
Like I still like it for what I liked it.
Yeah, you have nostalgia.
Yeah, but like no, definitely
so
watched it again, and I was just like, oh the puns,
Oh,
the puns. Now
Tyler Lautner.
yeah, talking about him.
Oh,
I don't think he's in the new one.
yeah, okay.
I don't think he's Shark Boy in the new one. Now it's like Shark Boy, Lava Girl. This is in the future. Like they have a kid.
Ew.
They have a kid who has both lava and water powers. The kid that the main kid has powers, and then they like all three of them, Shark Boy, Lava Girl, and the kid get kidnapped, and like it's up to the kids with powers to save the day. I don't know. It looks bad.
That's painful.
Not excited at all for this.
Oh,
like
be.
it's why, and I think it's a Netflix film.
Yeah,
but
that would probably explain it.
But what, like, it looks wrong and it feels wrong because it's not.
It's the first time
like
we said that today.
Like Shark Boy and Lava Girl was meant to be like a dream, and then he went to Dreamland and he realized they were real. What is this now? Like, is this just like the world is ridden by superheroes?
What is this now? What is this?
What is this? Are they just ridden by superheroes and like, and they have to, like, the kids have to save? I don't know. It feels very wrong. It just I'm not excited at all for this.
So it's kids without powers has to go and save them?
No. The kids have powers now. I do not know where these kids came from.
Yeah. Okay.
Like,
yeah, I was a bit confused. Just I was like,
yeah, I have no idea. Like, did this other kid write them and like dream them and became real? Again, if that's true, that's weird. But
they age in Dreamland also.
Yeah. So like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's unusual.
That's all I have to say. I don't know.
Yeah.
Now back to Margot Robbie.
Pirates, all female cast of pirates. Why?
This gives me flashbacks to Ghostbusters.
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Why?
Whatever the fuck you may want to say about that movie, about like people not watching because it's an all female cast. No. I watched, what was it, Ocean's 13? Ocean's 9? What was that one? With Sandra Bullock in it?
Is it 11?
11, is it? I don't know. That one.
One of them.
Watch that. I like that film. I do.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty decent. All female
I
cast
watched
in
that
that.
as well. Pretty good. All female.
Ghostbusters is shit. Ghostbusters is a shit film.
It was bad. It really was.
It was so bad.
Now, we go back to the thing to just
Yes.
leave films alone.
Just
If
leave
you
them.
want to have an all-female pirate movie, do it. By all means, go ahead. Do it.
Of
but
the
just
Caribbean out of it.
leave of the Caribbean out of it. Create your own story.
Yeah.
Like,
I
you don't
don't-
have to go and
Yeah.
just remake something, but add female characters in it.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. Like, you really don't.
Yeah,
and this isn't us turning around saying, "Oh, nothing good comes out from all female things." No.
no.
We actually just gave an example in case I wants to try and fuck around with us with that one. We gave an example of one that we do like, and it's possible.
Yeah.
But for the love of God, just stop doing this.
Do it on your own. Like, go ahead and just create a film on your own with a all female cast. Like we said, we've no problem with an all female cast. I don't care. But
Don't care.
what happens when you do a Pirates of the Caribbean or a Ghostbuster film with just female cast? It feels forced.
It feels very forced.
It feels very forced because you're coming up with the same idea, just different cast, but an all female. So
All
it's
female.
forced. Come up with a Pirates of the Mediterranean.
Just come up with some other pirates film. Honestly,
And then just on their own. Like, is she gonna be like Jackie Sparrow?
Jackie Sparrow.
Is she like?
Oh,
is
God.
it gonna be, or is she just gonna be Jack Sparrow anyway? Like,
Let's be real, right? Let's be real, because you kind of just reminded me of something there. That film is going to get boycotted so fucking hard.
oh, hard
because of the
especially
Johnny Depp thing.
Johnny Depp, yeah.
It is
Hard.
going to be slaughtered. I would
Slaughtered.
actually be surprised if it keeps going because of everything that's happening.
It might be delayed a long time because
A long time.
if it comes out, if it starts to come out, like news start to come out now about it, like about like
gonna
it
be
started recording,
slated.
it's gonna make people that didn't realize this has been in the works for a couple of years now be like they are trying to
Yeah.
get rid of Johnny Depp already.
Yeah.
Especially
That's gonna
when
happen.
especially when people are asking for a Johnny Depp Pirates of the Caribbean one more. They're asking for one more, and then you come out with this. It's gonna be bad.
Not gonna look good.
It's not
Doesn't
gonna
look good.
It doesn't look good. Just do your own film.
Just do. Like, you said it a
film.
few seconds ago. Like, just make a different pirates film. Honestly, I would love a new, just random pirates film.
Yeah.
And it's been ages since we've had a non-SpongeBob themed pirates thing.
Yeah, like I just, like just do it. Like, are we gonna have like Danielle Jones? Like, and like I don't know. Like what? Like what's Blackbeard gonna be like?
Were
Like-
you or were you not trying to think of more names while I was talking?
Definitely. But like what are we gonna have? Like we have Blackbeard. Like what's he gonna be? Is
Careful.
that gonna be is that gonna be a
Careful.
is that still gonna be a male character? Like is it all female cast or is it just Jack Sparrow female?
Okay.
Like
Didn't know where you're gonna go with the Blackbeard thing. And I'm not gonna say it on mic, but okay.
like what?
No idea.
I don't like it. I don't know.
If they make
come up with
Blackbeard a fucking female character, historians are gonna come up against that as well. That'd be hilarious.
It will be very funny to what they do. What did they do? Like what are they gonna do? Like black hair?
Daniel
Like-
Jones. Sorry, I'm still
Like,
stuck
is
on
that it? Just black hair instead of Blackbeard? Like
Black locks.
black locks? Like I don't
We
know.
could go- There's a joke. That's trying to be lined up at the moment that we can't say.
So like no, like and then like again like Daniel Jones. Are we gonna Daniel
I don't
Jones? Like I don't know. Like just leave
That'll
it
give a
alone.
whole new
Now, is
meaning to the quote. Are you afraid to get wet? That's the only joke I can make of that.
Are we going to go? Like, is it gonna be like a reboot, or is it like
It says reboot, yeah.
yeah, like just do your own film, like
Do your
just
own fucking
do your own
film.
I love pirate films.
Yeah, same. They're
Just
fun.
make it on your own. Just do it
Yeah.
on your own. Like, there's so much to do in the
Oh,
pirate
jeez.
movie realm.
Yeah.
Just do it.
Just do something. Yeah, there's
On
a
your
load.
own.
There's a lot of really cool like myths and stuff like that you could delve into. Just do something else.
Yeah, just just leave it alone.
You alright there? You dying?
Yeah, I swallowed my saliva.
That's an actual painful. Okay, I think that's our cue to get off movies.
Yeah, just let's move on before we
Yeah.
go on a further rant.
Further rant about this because we've already hit some sensitive topics. We're going to TV series. That won't be too long.
Yeah, TV series.
First one, just want to get out of the way. I can't comment on it too much. Supernatural finally ended after so many seasons.
What was it, like 9, 10?
Oh fuck no! It was like 16.
Really? Yeah. Oh my God.
Yeah, no, it actually went on for a good long while, and it's like people. Like I watched up to season 5, and I cannot remember why I stopped. I need to get back into it.
It's
15 seasons.
Yeah.
15th, yeah.
Yeah,
I love
93% Rotten Tomatoes. My God.
Yeah, like people love it. Like 8.4 on IMDb is great. 9.1 on TV. 93% Rotten Tomatoes. 94% of people like users liked it. Like
Mm.
for a show that's 15 seasons long, Friends doesn't even have that good of a rating on things, and that only went for 10.
Yeah, so like it is definitely very hard, and we talked about it. Like it's very hard to keep a season going on for so long and maintaining your audience.
Yeah, they did it.
And they did it. Yeah, by the looks of it, pretty well, because
Oh yeah,
people love that show.
yeah. It is such a good show, and like if you haven't seen it and you want something like that's long, like that's really decently length that you want to just binge watch for a while, watch that. Like you would be there for a while. If you're into monsters and stuff like that, definitely watch that.
Yeah, definitely. And like it's nice when they know when to stop.
Yes.
Like there's nothing worse than going on for years and years and years and years and years, and then like then
Simpsons.
stopping. Then it's like but you stopped about 10 seasons too late.
Yeah. Simpsons.
So yeah,
Simpsons the make one of that.
No, The Walking Dead is the pinnacle of that.
Oh,
But,
Walking Dead. Sorry. Yeah.
The Walking Dead is the pinnacle.
Jesus.
Should have stopped about 10 seasons ago. But
Isn't there 10 seasons of it now?
yeah, there's only 9.
Should have stopped one season back.
Yeah. No, but like that should have stopped like after 4. No more.
Yeah. Because I think I watched season 4 of The Walking Dead actually. Which one was that? At the prison?
No,
At 3?
that's 2.
2?
3. No, that's 3. Yeah.
3, yeah.
I
knew
think
it wasn't.
4 is just after the prison where they all kind of like. That's kind of when you starts to get weird, when like you have like people eating humans. That's when it starts to get weird.
I think I watched that one. I watched a lot of season 3 actually because it was on FX here. I watched a few episodes of that, so yeah, I watched the prison one. That was good then.
No, yeah, like it's got some great, like even like it was up like first like 3 seasons are great, and it kind of started to drop, and then Negan came in and it shot back up. Like Negan that added that extra bit, but then they made Negan a little wuss,
Yeah, that's what I kind of heard.
and then it just died, and then they lost like main characters and stuff. So
Yeah.
it just became wrong.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know enough about Walking Dead really to. Actually, speaking of post-apocalyptic TV series that we hope are good, we got Last of Us.
Yeah, it's finally greenlit by HBO, I believe.
HBO, yeah,
Yeah, finally a greenlit. It's been in the works for a long, long time.
long while.
A
Well,
lot
it's
of,
been
like, is it gonna happen? Is it not gonna happen?
it's been in that kind of on again, off again thing. I don't know much about it honestly, besides it being greenlit. I need to look up.
I don't know much. They don't have much, I don't think. But I've seen a thing where it's kind of rumored and believed that Hugh Jackman is gonna be the main guy.
Joel.
Yeah,
I
he's too old, I think.
no. Joel is pretty. He's
Yeah?
pretty there.
Okay.
I just don't know how I feel about Hugh Jackman being that role because it just feels like they're trying to hash Logan.
Yeah, yeah. I agree, and I think that's a lot of people's feelings to it.
Yeah, like the actual
Joel
actor
looks like
of
Hugh
Joel, kind of, he kind of looks like Hugh Jackman, but like the actual actor of Joel, I think, like opened up that he wanted to. Is it Troy Baker? Yeah, let's see what he looks like. I can't remember what he looks like, but like he's come up and said that he wanted to. Yeah, Troy Baker doesn't really look like him, but like there are other people out there. If to play that character of Joel, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of people in this game. But like my only issue with having Hugh Jackman in it, it's not that I don't like Hugh Jackman, I love Hugh Jackman, but it will just feel like it's a rehash of Logan, and that's what people are going to think of.
Yeah, because it's like it's like a father with a daughter and like blah blah blah.
Blah blah blah. Yeah.
Like yeah, no, just like it should just be someone else. Like
So yeah,
it can very easily be someone else.
it can be. In
Uh,
fairness, it can be a lot of other people.
like it's like people want your man that plays what's his name, the guy from Game of Thrones, Lannister, Jamie Lannister. They kind of want him to play it. You know him.
I can't remember Jamie Lannister. Hang on, let me.
And it's Nikolaj Coster
Uh,
Waldau.
oh Jesus! Oh wow! I put it N-I-K and he came up.
Him, like
Yeah,
him, and then Gerard Butler as well.
Drabart was another one. There's one other person that people came out and said, "Oh, they should use this person." I was like, "Fuck yeah, yeah, they should." Well,
Yeah,
I can't
so
remember.
like, again, it's only been greenlit now to start even like casting.
Yeah,
Like so they're only starting to cast now. So like it's gonna be probably not till 2022, if like late 2022. For it to
that'd be
come
interesting
out.
to see what happens.
Yeah,
That might be the film to buck the trend.
yeah.
Is you haven't played Last of Us because you have?
No,
Yeah, I have. Loved it. I love the first one. I haven't played the second one. Don't think I want to go down that road. I love the first one. The first one's fucking unreal. So to have a series around those two would be incredible. No, I'm still trying to think of who came out and said they wanted to play him because I don't think it was Troy Baker. I think it was the motion capture person who did Joel or something like that. I'm not 100% sure. Who came in and said, "Yeah, I could play him," or "I'd want to play him," or something like that. And like, be like, "Yeah, you look like him for fuck's sake. They were modeled off you for fuck's sake."
I just saw this. I just saw a headline here. It says Troy Baker wants to blow up in the Last of Us TV show. So there you go. It is Troy Baker.
Is it Troy Baker wanting to play Joel, or is it just Troy Baker wanting to explode? Because Troy Baker is
Wants to
quite
be
an eccentric
blown
person.
up. I think Troy Baker wants to be blown up in. Maybe he actually like wants to be like. This could be go either way. Like it could be like he wants to blow up and become really popular,
Or he
or
wants
he
to
wants
detonate.
literally his character blow up. He's a very extravagant guy.
He's
So I
also
won't be surprised.
he's a very talented person as well. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
If you ever want to spend 20 minutes scrolling through someone's discography and nearly every nanosecond go, really? Really? That too? Really? Go to Troy Baker's one and just keep scrolling.
I know, I just read his quote here. It says, "I want to be an infected and
There it
get
is.
blown up by Joel."
There it is. Yeah, when you said that, I was like, yeah, he definitely just wants to be part of it so he can die. He's a weird guy. He's cool though.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. But yeah, but I think do you have anything else on TV?
I do, yeah,
shows?
actually. Stranger Things, season 4 is just getting so many cast reveals in that last little while. There's like a load of people. Like the Freddy Krueger is coming onto it. I can't remember his name. Something England. He's coming onto it. Don't really know why. There's a lot of Stranger Things. Something stuck to my fucking phone. Get off.
Like
That's
I
weird.
don't like the thing with Stranger Things was that it was the small friend group,
Yeah.
and like it was just the small friend group and like the immediate family of the small friend group, and that was it. And then
Yeah.
like season 2 came along and it was still them, but then we added like Bob, and then we added more characters like the little I can't remember her name, the little ginger girl and her brother Billy, and then we had more.
Is
and then,
that his name, or you just can't think of
no,
it?
his name is Billy. I
Okay.
can't remember her name. And like, and
I
then
don't
season
remember.
3 we had even more characters. We had like even Luke's little sister for some reason,
And season 3
like
actually.
another character, a girl that is friends with Steve. And it's just becoming so much bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
When it was just the small close knit group that found 11, you know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I guess that's why people are kind of falling off its bandwagon at the moment, is because it's going away from that original kind of close knit '80s like Spielberg feel of, because it once you read it, once you watch it, if you've watched any of like E.T. or Jurassic Park or anything like that, like pre-2000s like Steven Spielberg, or even into the '80s, you'll just go, yeah, this is heavily inspired by like Spielberg tropes. And like that's not a bad thing, it's a really good thing. It really fits into that show. But like from what I'm hearing is what you're saying is it's going away from that original aesthetic feel of it being like an '80s show like that, and just ending up becoming too big.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah.
Too much.
Too much.
Too much. And then like there was like a cliffhanger at the end of season 3, and then they come out with a trailer for season 4, and it's spoiled. It literally takes away from the whole cliffhanger.
Yeah, because I got that spoiled for me as well. I didn't see it, and I knew what I knew what the cliffhanger was.
Yeah,
and then I saw the trailer and I went, that's stupid.
Yeah, like there was the cliffhanger, and it was like, oh no, and it was like sad or whatever.
Yeah.
And then it was like they had like a little thing at the end, like kind of like a post credit scene thing, where it's kind of like, is it not? And it's like, okay, now we have to wait. But no, literally, you just have to wait like 2 weeks till the trailer came out, and it was like, oh yeah, I was right.
There it is. Yeah.
Just yeah.
Stupid things to that.
So I don't know. Yeah, like I still love Stranger Things, but it just doesn't need that much. Just leave the close knit friend group.
Like go back to good. Yeah, just go back to that kind of, I guess you say, closer knit friend group with that '80s feel to it. Like that's why people loved it, because it was like nostalgic to a lot of people, because we remember film. Well, I say we. I was born in 2000, but I grew up with Spielberg films. But it was so reminiscent of E.T. the Extraterrestrial. If you're like 2001, not 2001 Space Odyssey. AI, artificial intelligence, like a load of like just Spielberg sci-fi films that were just so good, and even like references to Star Wars and Star Trek, blah blah blah. Like it was so good, and I filled a big void of like, because we were just lacking a load of stuff like that, and now we got this series in season 1 and 2. Well, season 1 more so than season 2. And I was like, yeah, this is such a good feel. This is a really cool show, because it's bringing back that kind of old '80s type of thing, and it was really cool. And then from what I'm hearing, it just doesn't have that feel, doesn't have that appeal to it anymore. It's just kind of like, okay, it's just a show with these people and the what's it called?
The
Upside Down.
Upside Down. Yeah, like, yeah, like the story makes sense. Like it's not necessarily like a thing that is like, okay, that's a bit bonkers. No, it does make sense, but like it just needs to go back to where it came from. Like it needs to go back to its roots. Like what are we about? You know, like even like season 2 like went very far away from what they did in season 1. Because like we had like 11 go out and try and find her sister.
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot that was a thing.
And then like didn't have 11 with the friend group for like 4 of 6 episodes. And it's kind of like, what happened here?
Yeah.
Like what is going on here exactly?
Oh, now that I remember it, season 2 was not that great.
So like it kind of went away from what it was.
Yeah.
And then season 3 kind of brought it back, but then again, it's like they were split up. It was like there was one group here, one group here, one group here. It was 3 separate groups which came together for the last like episode 2 episodes. Like, but they were so split, and it was kind of like flicking through like where are they? Where are they now? Where's this other one? Like, why aren't they together? Like, leave the little group together. Like, if you want to have a little storyline of the side characters, like Steve and the sister or whatever.
I love Steve.
I love Steve. Do it, but keep the main group of friends together.
I loved Steve and Nancy, and then that bitch did what she did. Can you tell I'm passionate about this?
What did she do? Yeah.
Fucking what's his name? Frankie. I don't know his shitting name anymore. Byers, not Will. The other Byers. No, not Will.
The older one. Yeah.
That bitch.
But in fairness, Steve was a bit of a
No.
a bad guy.
Steve was not a bit of a whatever you're about to say. No. You remember him much differently than I do.
No,
probably for reasons.
In season 1, he wasn't a nice guy.
But like, it wasn't, I'm going to turn around and cheat on you later on. Like, he's genuine. Like, towards, am I not remembering this correctly? Or towards the end, is he like regretful and trying to make up for it? And then it's just.
I mean, I think what happens is that your man likes her.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I remember that bit.
But then Steve kicks the living days out of him.
Yeah.
Which doesn't sit well with her, and then she breaks up with him, and then goes out with the other fella.
But do they even break up at that point? Because what I remember from the show is she doesn't break up with him like per se, and she just goes off and does it. And the whole thing is Steve wanted to come back and make things better with her, and then she went. I don't know if I can say that.
I think you might have to.
I'm going to have to censor that one.
You're going to have to bleep that. 53 minutes in, you're going to have to bleep that.
I'm going to actually take a note.
Yeah, you're definitely going to have to bleep that. Now.
Bleep 53 minute mark.
Definitely have to bleep that. You can't say that on live TV.
Did you also notice that there was like, when I started saying it, there was a break before. I was like... that's it.
Yeah, it was like leading up to it. I was like, don't say it. And then you said it, and then there was a moment of silence, and then you just go.
I don't think I should say that. Okay,
definitely can't say that.
I'll do that. Yeah, I have. Yeah, okay.
You better start writing your apology letter for Twitter.
Fuck that, no.
But
you know what I mean. She went into a doomsday preppers guy and got the horizontal hula done. So like,
yeah.
If what I remembered, she didn't say, "Oh, I'm breaking up with you," and then went off and said, "I have someone else." She just went, "Okay," did her little shitty pouty face. Don't get me wrong, I like the character Nancy generally, but. No, I don't. What am I fucking saying? I'm backtracking now. No, I don't like her, but like she does a stupid pouty face of hers and then goes and does the horizontal hula. I also reverted back from saying something else bad.
her actress is annoying.
Yeah.
She's in. I'm pretty sure she's in Teen Wolf.
Is she?
When she was younger, I think. She's just annoying in that too. She, like you said, she's that pouty face, that like stuck up kind of a personality to her. I don't know. I don't like her. Anyway.
Have to censor that as well. No, it was kind of malice filled. Oh, I don't know.
No, that doesn't need to be.
Yeah. Okay. I don't want to rant about actresses on this one. Yeah. Actors, it's actors now, isn't it? Oh no, we're going back to like Margot Robbie and the Pirates of the Caribbean thing. Yeah.
People that do movies. I think that's what we should refer to them. People that do movies.
People that do movies.
Yeah.
I can't say movie makers. That's directors.
Movie. I was gonna say movie actors.
Nah, you're gonna lie. I was like movie actors. No, that's back to square one. I think it is just actors nowadays.
Yeah, movie actors, or just performers. I think performers. But that's more stage, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess. Okay, I have one more thing I want to talk about. We're talking like we're running out of shit to talk about. We do not. If anything, we're running out of time. But the last thing I want to talk about is it's not really a big news thing. It's just funny. You haven't seen this episode of Mandalorian. It's not a spoiler in case anyone's wondering. This is like, I'm not going to give a spoiler warning. just being said, there's a lot of. I did see a breakdown of the Mandalorian episode. There's a lot of stuff to look out for, and a lot of things are being explained, and I'm really excited to see where it keeps going. But do you remember in Game of Thrones? I can't remember what it's called. I think it's called like The Last of the Starks or something like that. With the fucking Starbucks cup.
Oh yes.
Do you remember that? It's called like continuity error. I can't remember what the definition of continuity error is. What I thought that was is when something doesn't line up correctly. Apparently it's when something like this happens.
Okay.
But something like that happened in The Mandalorian.
What happened?
So there's one scene they go in there in a hallway. There's a bunch of characters in the hallway, and like they line up from one side to the other. It's like you can see all.
I saw.
You saw this?
I saw. It's fucking brilliant. And
you can see
your man.
You can see your guy in the background. He must be like a set director or something like that. I don't know what the fuck he is.
But he's just standing. He's
just there.
It's blatantly obvious.
It's like like an olive drab shirt and like jeans and stuff and like a watch.
It's so obvious that he's there. Like you could have easily like just edited him out.
Or just redo the scene. The scene like I could understand if it was like
a big battle scene
or some shit like that. But just redo that shot because the shot is pretty close knit, so nothing big is going on. So just have them walk again. But it's obviously something that just slipped through the eyes of people. They're looking at other things.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, like what's even funnier about that is that if you go to fandom.com, there's actually they've created a character for that person.
Oh no way.
They've created a character for him.
Oh, this is why I love the Star Wars community.
Yeah, no, it's so funny. They created I don't even know how to look that up, but yeah, I saw it online that they have a fandom for him, and like they even have like a character name, and like they have a whole backstory for him and everything. It's
brilliant.
So intricate. But no, I did see that.
Oh, that's absolutely fucking brilliant. I love communities that do stuff like that. That's so classic
Star Wars, like.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant.
Yeah.
I'd look that up now and see what they've done.
It's funny. It was really funny. But
that's brilliant.
But yeah, again, like it's such an easy fix. I don't know, like why they
both of them are like the fucking Starbucks thing. Like, come on,
like a Starbucks cup is so easy to just edit out. Like if the guys that aren't being paid to watch this can notice it, someone getting paid should be able to notice it.
Yeah, like that was like the red herring. Oh, not the red herring. That was like the beacon of, look, this is the best thing that's going to come from this season of Game of Thrones.
Yeah. So like they should just fix it. It's your job.
Be a bit more attentive.
Someone is being paid to like to literally watch this and edit things out that shouldn't be there.
Just do your job.
But again, I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah, something must have happened.
I don't know how.
Anyway, let's move on to our last. We are 3 for 3 now when it comes to episodes on technical difficulties.
Yeah, and it's my fault.
I'll put a counter up.
Yeah, just put a counter up so we keep a track. Whenever there isn't one, we'll pop a bottle of Fanta.
Bottle of, can't say alcohol, whiskey censored, Fanta. Yeah, that goes pop.
We take a shot of water every time we don't have technical difficulties.
Oh, I'll be overhydrated then at that point. Okay, we're just on not films.
TV shows.
TV shows, that's right.
Yeah.
I know where we're at. Okay, on to the ever thriving community of video games. Yes, and you're at PS5.
PS5, yeah, it was weird. It was weird. Like, released in America the 12th, which is last week, Thursday. And then it released in the UK, Ireland, for some reason, a week afterwards.
Yeah.
I don't get it. it's a console. It should just
Yeah.
be wide, like a wide release. Like I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't really get it either. There's obviously a reason for it. Whether it's for COVID reasons, I don't really know. Um, yeah, I don't really understand. The really weird thing that happened over in England, which is kind of what made me realize that this is a thing, is the
Yeah,
rebranding of the London Metro to fucking the buttons of the PS5.
yeah. You were saying that. Is that
Why?
why it was delayed?
If that,
Surely not.
surely not. No, there's no way they could have done that. But like, why? The amount of people that use the London Metro lines are not going to look at the fucking circular underground thing and go, "Oh, PS5."
Yeah,
People are going to look up and go, "What the fuck?" and then keep walking. That's it.
yeah,
Not going to do
yeah.
anything.
It doesn't. It yeah. No, it's weird. It's weird.
Oh, excuse me. It's weird. Like it's like,
Yeah,
okay, fair enough. Microsoft release a fridge, but that's them listening to a community making memes and jokes.
makes mean jokes. Yeah.
No one was
Uh,
like, "Oh, Love Underground looks like a circle of an Xbox, or a circle button on a PS5 controller." Never heard that. Never heard someone make that connection in my fucking
Never,
life. And then they're like,
never.
"Oh, let's do this."
Yeah, I never heard that before. Anyway, but yeah, it was weird that it was released afterwards.
Yeah,
Like I don't understand why, and I don't think there's been any like this is why, that kind of way.
yeah.
So
I
I
haven't been
don't
able
know.
to find that much about like why it was. Well, if I look hard enough, part of it. But yeah, no, I just found it kind of unusual how, as you said, Xbox was released all the same day, and then PS5 was just kind of bounced around a little bit.
Yeah, it was just a week later. I was like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
Um,
because I was wondering why there was a whole thing about scalpers and stuff like this time. I was like, why are people illegally selling a PS5 when it's already out? Like what's going on? Like why is
Yeah.
this happening? But next on that, why are people buying really expensive PS5s if they could just wait a week? I had to wait a week to get the fucking Xbox to shit a delivery
wait.
service here.
just wait. Like first of all, scalpers need to go to hell. Like they're the worst people on the
Yeah.
earth. Okay, not the worst people, but they're pretty bad. Like,
They're up there. They're up there with
but-
dictators.
and then whoever buys it is bad. Like,
Yeah,
why
whoever
are you
buys it is
paying
just
600,
desperate.
700, 800, 1,000
Almost 1,000
for
sometimes.
a console that's 500? Okay, you didn't get the pre-order. Wait,
Yeah.
just wait,
Tough shit. Wait a week.
just wait,
It's not going anywhere.
just wait.
Oh yeah, that's weird. That and Walmart. Was it Walmart or the Home Depot? Which is the one that had the big scandal with the PS5s. Didn't actually have any in stock. This is annoying now.
Let's just move on.
Yeah, you got what we needed to say about the scalpers out, and what people won't realize is that happened at I think an hour 11 time. Not 100% sure. It is now 1 hour 19. That went on for 8 minutes. That's why this. Yeah, I've been singing do 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 for like 7 minutes straight at one point.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry.
Right,
Let's move away from PS5. It obviously doesn't like us talk about that.
yeah, no.
Okay. Okay, go on to Xbox then for a second. Everyone knows about them buying Bethesda. Everyone knows about them getting that big studio that came out. Sorry. Everyone knows about them buying that studio, Bethesda, and all their like id Software and stuff like that.
Yeah.
They're now come out and said that they're looking to buy more studios,
Which is awesome.
which is for us, which is awesome. But it also puts the big question over exclusivity.
Yes, is it gonna be exclusive?
Now,
Is it
everyone's
going to
looking
be-
like, is it going to be?
Yeah.
What? Can you hear me? And for the love of all hell, say yes. You can't hear me, can you? this is gonna make me cry.
Yeah,
This is
it's
gonna
gonna
make me
make
cry.
me fucking cry too.
Oh, you're there. Okay, this bit might stay in.
Yeah.
Okay, just continuing.
Just
Okay,
continue.
I'm not gonna make another. I hit my head off the microphone again. I'm just gonna keep
say
going.
this, right? If I disconnect again, you just keep going with the show, and I'll
Okay.
come when I come back. I come back.
He's gone. Okay. He's there? No, he's still there. Okay.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Oh God. All right. Anyway, yeah, they're looking to buy more studios.
Okay. Yeah.
And as I said, that's put a big thing over exclusivity. Everyone is looking at Elder Scrolls 6 and saying, where is this going to come out?
Yeah. Is it going to be just Xbox?
Yeah.
Or is it going to come out to everything? Or is it going to come out to Xbox and then like 6 months later somewhere else or what? Like, yeah. I don't know.
Voice broke. Yeah, because like people have been asking questions for ages. We've been trying to get something off Todd Howard or off Mark Spencer. I'm trying to get people to say something about it. And the only thing that they've kind of come out and say is something like, we're going to keep the first and best for Xbox or something like that. That to me really sounds like the Elder Scrolls is going to be an exclusive.
Yeah. But again, I don't know.
I don't know. And because they were looking at buying Warner Brothers Studios. Do you remember that?
Yeah, they were looking into it, which would give them a couple of games.
It would give them Batman. It would give them... Okay, they'll give it a lot of games that we could go on about all that type of stuff, but it would give them the Harry Potter RPG title.
Yes, which would be very interesting to see if it's exclusive.
Yeah, now that one I could honestly see being an exclusive because it's a new title. It's not like people are excited about it. Excuse me, I burped. People are excited about it, but it's not a big gaming franchise per se.
No, yeah.
So
it could be our Spider-Man for lack of
Yeah.
a better word. Like, yeah.
it could be our Spider-Man type of thing. But that's if they go ahead and buy Warner Brothers. Like, and since this Xbox has now been a huge, like, fairness, both PS5 and Xbox have had huge success in the past few days. It hasn't been like,
There hasn't been
Xbox
any
has lost
massive
money.
fails, yeah.
Yeah, so like both of them had really good launches, so that's really good to see. But since the fact that Xbox has had such a good launch, it may push the balance of that Warner Brothers deal.
Yeah, it definitely could.
Lego games, they also get Lego games with Warner Brothers. That was the other big enough franchise. So
that's massive.
like,
yeah.
it's massive. So if they push that, that's a lot of things coming their way. They could have more Batman games. Well, I don't know if I want them to have Batman games. I want to have something new. Give another crack at some game.
Yeah,
But
they get all the DC characters anyway, so
yeah,
they could do something with that.
they can do some crazy stuff with that. And like, since they have like Bethesda, id Software, Jesus, okay, they have a lot. They can really do a lot with it. So but they say new. What I have written down. Okay. Anyways.
Okay.
Gonna move on now. Okay. Anyway, they're looking to buy more studios.
Yeah.
And they said before, keeping the best and first for Xbox.
Which I don't know
Studios
what
is-
that means. Like,
Plural. Who are they looking at?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
what other games? Well, like, they've already had the partnership with EA.
Yeah.
And
which
EA
is
Play
big.
and stuff.
It looks like they have a bit of Disney there as well.
They do have Disney there because we're starting to get Disney
Plus.
Plus. I could not for the life of me think of Plus. Disney Plus come out with Game Pass and shit like that. So there's a lot of partnerships going on. There's a lot of, I don't want to say synergy, but there's a lot of like partnering up going on at the moment. So for them to be looking at getting more gaming studios is
very
intriguing. Just to see who. Like, it's more so to see who they come out with.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like, they can go off
But,
and
like-
buy Square Enix and we'll be like, okay.
Yeah,
But like, if Warner Brothers, that could be massive.
that could be massive. Because like Square Enix is already have seen it have like a bit of favoritism with Xbox every now and again. No, I'm PS5. Sorry, now that I think of it, because Square Enix owns the Final Fantasy thing, and they released a remaster of Final Fantasy 7 on PS5 exclusive.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like if they pull CD Projekt Red out their ass and it's like, guess what? Cyberpunk 2077 is going to be an exclusive on
Oh
Xbox.
Jesus,
The
no.
world will
Oh,
erupt
it
in a
would.
riot.
No, stop. It would literally implode. Like that would be the worst thing they could do.
Oh yeah, and part of me kind of wants to happen.
Would be. To be honest, it would be very.
Oh, be a dick move.
It would be a dick move, but it's very like. It would fit the storyline of Cyberpunk.
Oh, it would. Yeah, you're right.
It just
And
would.
2020.
It's like this is why we were delaying it.
This is why we're delaying it, because these bastards weren't saying yes or no, just getting you annoyed. That would really make. That would be like the turning of a heel for Xbox.
Pot, wouldn't it?
Oh god, that would be really funny though, because it's like, oh, the console wars are like coming to an end. Like people aren't really.
This would restart the whole
This
thing.
would like we would get bullied for a while.
Yeah, no, like imagine like that happened and like the Xbox Twitter tweets out, it's like at PlayStation, it's like keep your friends close but your enemies closer.
Or some random shit
Yeah,
like that.
something
Yeah.
like that, because they've been really nice to them. So imagine like they've just been luring them in to kick them down.
Oh my god, it would be so funny. It would actually be hilarious.
It would. It would.
But that just means we'd be at war for literal decades to come.
Forever.
They would never be able to like turn around and say, "Oh, what about exclusive?" We're like, "Yeah, fuck
But
you.
we have Cyberpunk.
We have Cyberpunk." Oh my god, that would be hilarious. And Cyberpunk has come out with a bunch of teasers and trailers and shit like that. So it's happening. It's in like 18 days. Some of that's gonna come out.
Yeah.
So
They had some gameplay. It looks okay.
There's
I
the-
thought it looked okay.
you said it looked okay. I saw the Series X gameplay. I was like, "Holy shit, this looks incredible."
Yeah, I didn't really like
Yeah.
it. I don't know.
But like, you don't play that many open world 3 like that type of shit. So
But even, I don't know. It wasn't what I was expecting gameplay wise. I don't know.
what were you expecting gameplay?
I don't
was?
know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know what I was expecting, to be honest. To be honest, I was probably expecting it to be first person.
It is first person.
Then I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest.
What fucking game did you watch?
I don't know. Maybe I watched some weird. I don't know.
What?
I don't know.
It's yeah. What?
I'll have to rewatch it and see.
What?
It's okay. You wouldn't
No,
get it.
wait, I need to figure out what game you're watching now.
I think it was Cyberpunk, but maybe I don't know. I'm weird. You know I'm weird like that.
I know you're weird at that. Yeah, you thought Danny DeVito was in
All right.
Home Alone. Oh yeah, don't worry.
All right.
You forget about it.
Don't need to attack me like that.
No, I will. So like, third person. No, yeah, no, it's first person. Yeah, so
Okay.
definitely look up gameplay of it. Actually, look up. It's damn good. It looks
Okay.
really cool.
Okay.
That being said, the car is third person, so maybe you watch that.
Yeah, I think I saw the car, so maybe that's what.
Yeah,
it was.
no, keep watching. It gets much better.
Okay.
But have you seen Keanu Reeves in the mocap suit? Have you seen that stuff?
Yeah, I think I saw a little bit of it. Yeah.
He looks like he's enjoying himself so much.
Oh yeah, he loves that shit though.
I love. For, like it's obvious to say. I don't even think I need to say it. I love Keanu Reeves.
Who doesn't?
But who doesn't exactly? Who doesn't like him? But like, the amount of joy in his face is he's just kind of walking around the place acting out Johnny. What's his Silverhand? I can't remember his name. Johnny Silverhand doing that. Like he just looks so happy with himself. I was like, oh, I love it.
Yeah. We'll have to wait.
So, yeah,
and see.
like,
We'll have to wait and see.
We will have to wait and see. Yeah. 10th of December, hopefully.
Yeah. Theoretically.
Okay, yeah. Theoretically, yeah. That's all we can really say.
Theoretically.
Yeah. All right. Well,
What else?
GTA update.
GTA update.
We got one now. As people will know, be saddened about, it is a heist and online, and not a multiplayer, not a single player, as people will always be calling for. But it will be bringing us back into it.
Yeah, and they also had like this whole event. I think it was the past month, or it's still going on, where if the whole
It's 100
community
billion.
got to $1 billion in heist
100
money,
billion.
100 million in heist money.
No, it's 100 billion.
Oh, billion, 100 billion in heist money. They were gonna give you a free car
Yeah.
and like $1 million and a surprise.
Hmm.
But yeah, like this new update is both. It's for me, it's bittersweet.
Yeah,
It's bittersweet because it's sweet because it's like, yes, I could go back to GTA and I love GTA and it's a new heist, so
love
it's new,
GTA.
something different. But it's bitter because there's another update and it doesn't look like GTA 6 is gonna happen anytime soon.
Hmm. And like we always kind of knew this. We're always accepting the fact that what's going to come out. And people are kind of giving out about it not coming out and waiting for something about GTA 6 to be said after like they say it's in development, blah blah blah. But like I have to understand what's his name. What was his name? I think he left at this point. It was his House was his name or something like that in Rockstar.
Yeah, I think so. I
I
can't
think his name
remember
was
the name.
House.
Yeah,
But I remember him coming out and saying we can't release a GTA game like this
in
in a
this climate. Yeah,
society. Yeah, with an environment. What did he say? With a society with this type of social environment, and
he's
I
he's
find it really hard to disagree with that.
he's very right.
He's really right.
Like he's very
Like,
very right. The way GTA has always handled anything
oh,
is
it
very
has not been
touchy.
sensitive.
It's
Yeah,
very touchy.
like it's a satirical game,
But that's
but
what makes it GTA.
that's what makes it GTA. Yeah, that's what makes it funny. Like if you play GTA and get offended by it, you shouldn't be playing GTA.
No, like
Like if you play
no.
GTA and come across like I come out of it with an argument, you shouldn't be playing GTA. It's like
It's a
eh?
game. First of all, it's a game.
It's a game. First off, yeah,
First off, it's a game. Second off, it's a game.
yeah.
Just get over it. Like
Get over
it's
yourself.
it's a game.
It's a
Like
game.
it keeps going back to it's just a game.
It is just a game, and like it goes back to like model like we talked about it last week. In Modern Warfare 2, the terminal mission.
Yeah,
Like that's a really bad mission. That's bad.
that's
like
bad. That's bad.
and like it got a lot of flack, but it was still released, and people were like, okay, it got flack, and I know that it's the flack that they're trying to avoid, but still, Modern Warfare 2 was still ridiculously popular.
But I think it
The
got
issue,
flack like many years afterwards. I don't think it got flack as it was happening.
it always kind of got flack, but it got more flack. You're kind of right, yeah, it got more flack as time went
As
on.
time went on, especially when like the shootings in America started to happen. That's when it
Yeah,
started to be like, yo,
that's when it
games
really.
are causing violence. It's like, no, it's not.
Oh, fucking actually,
Back up.
that's you to me. There is now a study out there saying that it helps mental health, and there
It
was
definitely does.
they have incorporated multiple games into treatment as well. So, fuck you.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. No, anyone that says it causes violence is wrong. Now,
That doesn't play
does
games.
does someone play a game and get an idea? Probably, but it's one of a million gazillion players out there.
Well, I wouldn't even say do people play an idea. If someone gets an idea to do something like that, and this is, I think it's scientifically backed up with multiple studies. If someone gets an idea to do something like that, they were already
They were
thinking
already
about
gonna do
doing
it.
something like that.
Exactly. Exactly.
So,
That's what I was gonna. I was where I was going.
oh, sorry,
They were all.
but
They
yeah,
already get. They've already have the idea, but they turn around and blame video games.
yeah, like it's say like I'm a metalhead, and the amount of times they've blamed metal for shit like that. I think one of the main things for I don't really want to. Okay, I'm not going to say the actual event, but one of the main shootings in America was pulled on Marilyn Manson, and anyone who is in the metal community will know exactly what I'm talking about.
Mm.
And it just wasn't like they had that preconceived idea to do that before listening to that stuff.
Exactly. Because if video games cause violence, that would mean that everyone that plays video games is violent, and that is
Oh yeah,
definitely not the case.
no, nowhere near.
So then it goes back to the same thing with GTA. GTA does not force you or does not make you be violent. And GTA is some of the most violent stuff out there.
Oh yeah, that's some
Like
bad shit.
blowing stuff up and killing and just all the other stuff.
Thugging, but yeah,
Like that doesn't make you do things.
no,
If anything, it releases stress because you can go
yeah.
into a game and blow stuff up, and it's like I'm having fun. I don't have to think about this.
Yeah, this is fun.
This
Okay.
issue I'm having at home or a
Hmm.
battle against myself. Like whenever I play a game, any worries are out the window, and I'm sure
Yeah.
most people can agree with that.
Yeah, a lot of people can go, yeah, it's an escape. It's an escape from reality. And again, not just GTA, like, people play Skyrim as well to make their own stories and stuff like that. People play Minecraft to build their own worlds and
Yeah,
escape reality.
that's why
Like,
people like fantasy games, where you can create your own
yeah,
character and go and do your own story, because it's
sort of why I like it.
this is like when I'm playing it, I am not Rodrigo. I am
This
John
person.
Earl, the king of the world. Like, I don't know what fucking thing. Like, you
So what
can
do I
just
going to say there?
you're just by yourself, and like you're
Yeah.
this other character. You're not me.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't. It's like but still, it goes back to I see still why they can't release it yet, and people need to be a little bit more understanding with that. People like a lot of game community go like, oh, who cares about that? And like, no, it's one thing about Modern Warfare 2 getting flack from the terminal mission. It's one thing with that. That came a little while after, and people were calling for the game to be banned, but it wasn't because it was still really popular. With GTA, groups like LGBTQIA plus, even like the Black Lives Matter stuff, you just other minority groups and stuff like that. They have much more of a voice nowadays than they would have even back in when GTA 5 initially came out. They're really just going to be able to pound that game. They're going to like sign petitions, they're going to protest, they're going to boycott, they're going to do a load of more things now. But it does just come back down to what you said 3 times. It's a game. If you don't want to play it, don't play it.
Just don't play it. It's
It's
that
so
simple.
easy.
It's that simple. Just don't play it. You don't agree with it, don't play it.
Like, if you don't like how... Yeah, like, I can agree with if you don't like the way something is being perceived in a game. Like, if it was like a lot of stereotype stuff like that. But, like, even then, it's just like a game like that is good to kind of sit back and just laugh at those stereotypes. Like, there's plenty of games out there that hate the stereotypes of Irish or take the stereotypes of Mexicans, and like we just sit back and go, yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
we don't care. Like, and like even other people who like I've talked in the past, have, like seen these type of stereotypes, go, yeah, it's just a funny game. Like it's a game. It's supposed to like hit you hard. It's supposed to not hit you hard. It's supposed to like be it's satirical. It's just supposed to be stupid like that.
Yeah, it's not meant to be. I don't know.
I don't get it, but I don't get why people will always have to force themselves to find a reason to get angry or annoyed at something when they can just walk away from it. Like, that's all you gotta do.
You don't need to rile this whole thing up. Just leave it alone. You don't like it,
Just
other
yeah.
people do.
Yeah, just be gone with it. We got kind of heated there.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Anything else?
Got that one. Did get that one. James Bond game.
James Bond game, yeah. I'm excited.
All right, good talk.
I like James Bond games.
I love James Bond games.
So like,
It was my first shooter game I played ever.
GoldenEye.
James Bond Nightfire, actually.
Okay.
What was it, GoldenEye? No, James Bond Nightfire.
But like all James Bond games have been pretty good. Like they always know how to do it.
The more recent ones, maybe not so. Like there's a Casino Royale, which is good. It's not, I can't say it's a really bad game, but it's not like good.
Yeah.
But it's who's making it is the interesting bit.
Who's making it?
The people who made the Hitman series.
Oh yes.
IO Software, is it? IO Interactive.
So that's good.
That's good. Now people
good.
are hoping that it's not just going to be a rehash of Agent 47. Oh yeah, Hitman games are good, but people are just hoping that's not what they say is 47 with a Bond skin. Like, if they make a proper game out of it, like a story as opposed to just hit markers and stuff like that,
yeah,
that would be good. Like, I've heard them detailing how it's actually going to be an origin story as to how Bond got his 00 status.
Okay.
And that would be good.
That would be good.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
Like that'd be cool. Like that being said, they
Yeah,
said like,
but
oh, Bond's origins
again,
never
that's
really
still
been
very
said.
fresh.
Very fresh. Literally came out like 2 days ago, I think. But yeah, no, I would be holding that. That'd be another game that I'm gonna hold in high hopes to be decent. Are you gone again? He's gone again.
No, I'm back.
Oh
I'm back.
my god! Thank God.
Yeah, but again,
Good, because
yeah,
Okay, go.
it's still very fresh.
Very fresh.
So like, there's still a lot to know about this game. So we just have to wait and see.
Let's just hope it doesn't get delayed.
Like another game that we know.
That we already discussed. That has a theoretical release date, not a confirmed one.
Theoretical, yeah.
They say confirmed, it's not.
It's
Let's be real.
But yeah.
Oh,
I think that's it.
that is it. I don't have anything else on my list.
No, I think that's it really on my list. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
some technical difficulties.
Yeah.
But
Oh god, it's gonna be hell.
we got through it.
We got through it, yeah. We got there in the end.
Right. I think that's
Okay, thank you all for listening.
all for listening.
We can finally say,
We'll see you now.
yeah. See ya.